Check it out.
You can see it. You can feel it. I know this takes you back. Let's do this thing. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 3. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, his first effort off the mark. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. George against KD. Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Jordan. Off the assist.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Leonard. And stuffs it home. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
The drive, right to the basket. Durant to Irving. Durant to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's good. And 1.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and 1s.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Irving. From long range. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Paul George missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Hey everyone, check this out. The first 1,000 fans in our next.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
And he scores. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
To Leonard, curling inside. Paul George. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
George. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
DeAndre Jordan, huge block. Finish that. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Joe Harris. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
George. Great defense, forcing the miss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. First quarter in the books, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant across the timeline. Down 11. Here comes the screen. Durant. He engulfed him that time. Leonard. Deep right corner. Paul George fires. Wide open look. Won't go. George. Misfires. It's no good. Dinwiddie into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Dinwiddie with the basketball, trailing by 11. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Here's a chance from long range to Paul George. Brooklyn's got it. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Turns and slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Swings it to Durant. To Jordan, down low. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 2 for 2 now. To Leonard. Kevin Durant tips it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Leonard to George. For 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down big. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
To Leonard. George. Not that time. He missed it. Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Driving right to the basket. No. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's a big finish.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard gets it in the left corner. Won't go. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Irving to Dinwiddie. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Paul George. That's his first
Irving to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
George, tough matchup against Durant. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
To Irving around the perimeter. Durant. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
4-3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. To Durant. Had a chance, but it's no good. Leonard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Watch him, I got you here, right here, right here. My ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Irving to Durant. Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant. He's got it for 3.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams.
Double team. Here we go.
He throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. To Leonard.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Fires the three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 2, Torian Prince.
Durant against George. Jordan to Durant. From long range. And it's Zubac with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Leonard to George. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
inside the paint on that one. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Paul George.
Make it tough on him.
Jared Allen able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Go.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder of it.
Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Leonard to George. Jared Allen with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Leonard.
I'm here. I'm gonna have time. Oh, yeah.
George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Jordan. Great feed, sets it up. Here's a chance from long range. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it, make him think about it a little bit more.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. It's LA Clippers ball. Big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Williams. To Dinwiddie. To Jordan. He gets it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Paul George to Williams for three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Durant. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. It goes down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Kyrie Irving, he's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Leonard. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Irving. Harris here against Harkless. To Irving. Fires the 3. Working hard on the glass. Deep left corner. Has a chance. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And he drains it.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more